after leaving religion and embracing atheism, I definitely changed how I viewed myself and viewed other people. And for me, it was definitely very enlightening. I found out that I don't need a man to complete me, and I don't need to wait to start my life or start living my life. And this is why it's so important to see yourself as a full-functioning human being. Because if you can't or won't see yourself as somebody who's 100% yourself, you're not broken, you're a complete person, you're going to be in an environment that's very ripe for abuse. People wait their whole life to start living their life until they find a romantic partner. And if the partner does not choose to be decent or see you as a 100% whole human being who's equal and see you as more than just somebody they can use and make use of, then I just feel bad for people. I have compassion for people who think they need a man to complete themselves. They think they can't start living their life until they have a family, that their life is less valuable, less fulfilling because they're not a member of a heterosexual nuclear family. And don't get me wrong, if that's the way you want to live your life, where you want to find a man, get married, and have the heterosexual dream, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Just don't start living your life the moment you get married. Live your life. From the moment you're aware of who you are, where you are, start living your life. Don't wait until half your life is over before you actually start living your life. And it's so damaging to women in general, where they think they're less than. That they have to just be the helper. They're never the main star. They're just somebody who's like a personal assistant who doesn't even get paid. And you're an equal. And if you're not an equal in a relationship, then it's not a relationship of equals. You're most likely the subordinate and he's the supervisor. And it's not something I want. I mean, I can do everything myself. If somebody is not going to bring the best things that they can into a relationship, like why are you there? It's as pointless as having a screen door on a submarine. Like, if I can make my own money, if I can cook, do my own laundry, I can go out on dates if I want to. I choose not to, but if you want to, I can have my car fixed. I can do everything that I want to do. Like, why would I want a man who can do everything I can do? I mean, he has to bring something into my life that I can't already do myself. Or why would I want to take care of another person? I might as well adopt a child. I mean, being a foster parent, I think, is a very noble, worthy cause. And being a wife and a mother, or just being a wife, or just a mother yourself is fine. But don't wait until you're 30 years old to start living your life. Because there's a good chance that you won't marry your entire life. You may or may not have any children. And you're going to wait your entire life to start living it? That is one of the most depressing things I've ever heard. I mean, it's so depressing. And when you view yourself as only somebody who it's going to be a wife, a mother, and if you aren't Mrs. So-and-so, you're nobody and you have no life. It's so pathetic. But I have nothing but compassion for women and men who don't start living their life because that's what Christianity, religion, and conservative politics tells them. I mean, women don't need permission to live their lives. And they shouldn't need permission to do anything with their bodies that they want to do, provided what they're doing is legal. So, America does not treat women well. Want to be single, free, and travel. They think there's something wrong with you. They think you're unnatural. And the sad part about life is, growing up means learning that the people you care about may or may not respect you, support you, and get behind you. So you have to be your own cheerleader. You have to be your own emotional support group sometimes, until you find some people that you can either remotely or in person meet as equals and help each other through hard times. Blood doesn't decide family. It never will, never has. And it's great if you luck out and your family is supportive and cares about you. But a lot of people, usually it comes down to your orientation, religion, and gender, usually almost always decides how people are going to support you. And the odds of being supported a little or nothing. I mean, I came out as an atheist over 2 weeks ago. Nobody I've grown up with my entire life that I grew up and, ate next to at the dinner table, no parent, no sibling I grew up with for 15 years has said anything about it. So you have to realize that living your life, you may lose your entire family, you may lose your spouse, you might even lose your ability to see your kids like you normally do. Because some people do divorce people who live life on their own terms. People will ostracize you. Now there are people out there that will support you. But living your authentic life, if you can, in a safe and legal way, isn't always available to everyone. There are people who are gay or whatever in countries where it's legal. So not everyone has the choice to be out, proud, happy, and taking no crap from anybody. Luckily, a lot of people, I think about 80% of the people who listen to these videos are from North America or from the Philippines. So a lot of us have a better environment in order to be authentic. So I stand by my choice, and I mean, in 10 years, I can always revisit it and decide, you know what? Maybe I want to have a kid. There's nothing wrong with that. Hopefully people figure out their stuff before the option to have kids goes away. And I plan never to have kids. I don't really like kids. That doesn't mean I don't love my nieces and nephews. It's just not my passion. Kind of like I'm not a dog or cat person. I'm not a pet person. So just live whatever life you want. Be proud of it. And know that if for some reason it no longer thrills you, you can always change it a little or a lot. As long as you're still alive, I mean, you can change anything. I mean, I've been everywhere in North America. If I get sick of Florida, I can always move to California, and I did that. You have to live what's the life that is right for you, and haters are going to hate, and supporters will support. And that's why, in my opinion, it's imperative to think of yourself in a good light and see yourself the way you want to be seen.